everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. Okay, so today's video we're going to talk about what I packed in my hospital bag. Let me turn it around a bit. Yeah, what I packed in my hospital bag. We'll be working with a list. There's a few things on the list that I did not take with me, and I'll tell you why. And I'll also tell you where I got the stuff that I bought. And I think there's only one thing on the list that I had, but I don't have anymore because I used it while I was there. Alright, so the very first thing you're going to do, alright, is a bag to put your stuff in. It doesn't have to be a suitcase. You just need to be able to hold all your stuff in. One bag is preferred because to go around with more than one bag, it kind of awkward, but whatever you have is fine. You don't have to overthink to go find a suitcase and put stuff in. Alright, so as I said, I'm working with a list, and this is the list that I had. I can see say I mark up on something on it because of the time. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna have on the list is the blood donor by first medical examination. So basically, you're supposed to get one. They say one, but I had two because that is what I knew before. Say it's supposed to have two. I'm not sure if I did one, but maybe doing two and then 17. So you just have two persons go at the blood bank and donate blood for you. They're going to give those persons like a receipt to show that they did donate the blood, and then you're supposed to take that with you to the hospital. Now the reason for this is in the case of an emergency surgery or whatever, something happened and they need to give blood in surgery for whatever reason, they have blood to give. Just basically just replacing whatever blood they use on you. Alright? So usually, or what I did is have the person do it, or the persons do it closer to the time that I was going to give birth. So I was going to have baby in October, and they did it in September. That's fine. Whenever is fine, just as long as you can carry it to the hospital. Alright, so the next thing is washcloth. Now, I'm going to talk about all of the personal hygiene stuff we ever need, just no one. Alright, so washcloth, going to two. So they have two. Any rag is fine as long as I can use it. So have two. Alright, then you have a soap. The pear soap is fine. You also can use any antibacterial soap. That's like bar soap and stuff. I actually used the Dial antibacterial soap when I was there, just because in a hospital, an antibacterial anything antibacterial is really good. What's not in this that you should also have is like toothbrush and toothpaste, because you're going to be there overnight and you want to be able to brush your teeth and so whenever you wake up. You're also going to have roll-on. Now this is what I originally used, but since then I haven't really used it, but this is what I used it. Regular roll-on degree. Now what I realized is that this actually like caused like a little bump thing to come under my arm. I guess it's because it's too strong, and with my hormones they did all over the place. But when I came home and I started using this one, which is this is just a deodorant. This is not antiperspirant, so it doesn't last as long as the one that's antiperspirant, and it's not as strong because it doesn't have aluminum. This, the bump actually went down, and then I used this once more, and then the bump come back up. So I realized it's this roll-on. So if it is that you can get a roll-on that is not an antiperspirant, usually the ones that are Um, just deodorant, they're clear. So any like gel like roll on and so you probably think this white, no, but when you rub it on, it actually clear. Versus this one that is white, like powder white, and this one kind of different, right? So I'm not sure if you can get this in Jamaica because I had these like from last year. I didn't really use them because I say they don't last as long as the one that is antiperspirant. I got this one, which is it's actually say antiperspirant, but it doesn't last as long, and it's not as strong as the this one. So if maybe can use this one, but as I say, as long as it's just a deodorant, that is fine. Um, so yeah, as it relates to that, you're going to need the rag, the soap, the deodorant. Alright? Then, next on the list, we have maternity pads. Now, you're going to need at least 2 packs. I have 3, but I only took 2 packs to that. So this is a brand that I got. It's Mother's Embrace. As you can see, I use somewhat of this one. I got this downtown, I think, for like $500, and it got 12 pads in one. I can take out one and show you. So, just some big pad, right? So, you're going to need at least 2 of these. So, you're going to use this. You're basically going to use this right through. As soon as they go in and they get on a bit and everything, you change your clothes, they're going to put on one of these. So, use the heavy flow. The reason why you need such big pads because you're going to have heavy flow of blood. The regular pad never put it. So you're going to need this. At some point, we even use like 2 at a time. When we just go back on the maternity one, 2 at a time. So we're going to need this. Alright, so the next thing we have is brasiers. So I got the maternity, or the, I don't know what they called, but the brassiere they wear when you're breastfeeding. Those brassiers, they're different from the regular ones. Right, here it is. I don't know why I never organized everything, but bear with me. So I got these downtown. I got it for like I think $550 for one. A reason why they're for breastfeeding because when you have them on, you can just basically pop down the hook right here, and then your breast will be exposed. And then when you finish, you just instead of you're moving like a whole section of a breast, it's easier, and then when your breast starts to grow, like more milks are coming, it's more comfortable to use. It become like a little sports bra, but to be able to can pull down the sides and stuff. And you can also adjust it to how you like it, you can adjust it, and they have hooks and stuff. So it's like a brassiere, but like a brassiere and sports bra mixed in one way and just pull down. No cups or anything. Well, it came with cups. They came with cups. I just didn't like the cups and I took them out. But they came with cups. So about it's a bring 3 of these. You're gonna need all 3. Even if you're dead here for just 2 days, you're gonna need all 3 because at some point your breast is going to leak and you don't want to have on smelly breast, like stale breast milk brassiere on and stuff. So take all 3. Alright? So next thing on the list I have toilet soap or Dettol. So Dettol is very important. Actually, you're going to use the Dettol both for yourself, not like on you or use it to be that stuff, but like to clean stuff. So like if you go to use the bathroom, you might not necessarily want to like couple and not sit down on the bathroom, which I didn't, but some people might not. You can use the towel and wipe down the toilet seats before you sit down, and that can help you. You can to get away all the germs and all of that. If you're going to shower, some people don't feel comfortable just showering in a bathroom that they don't know when not clean or whatever. You can just throw some Dettol in there on the walls, on the floor, all of that. Dettol is good. They also, when you have baby, nurses use Dettol to do something. I don't know what they use the Dettol to do, but they take it and then I don't know if it's made them get the baby night. I don't know where they made it, but they use a Dettol. So the Dettol you have to have. Alright. So the next you have toilet paper. You are gonna need they don't provide toilet papers in the bathrooms where I was. They just went to the hospital. So you have to take your own toilet paper. So when you're going to pee, defecate, if you defecate, whatever, you're going to need toilet paper. So take your own toilet paper. Bath toys. You're going to need at least 3 bath toys. I used all 3 of my bath toys because I used one. So I used one when I had the baby, I think, like to just put on places just to make sure that I don't miss out anything. I don't remember, but I used one for when I had the baby, and then when I went up to the maternity ward, I used one to like block off. Oh yeah, no, I didn't use one I had baby, but I used one that I went up to the maternity ward to like that. So when the bed stay, I just use it to like block out the railing, just to like in my head I protect the baby. I used one when I was bathing, and then I used one as like a little barrier for the baby. Just basically just creating like an envelope. Just wrap it around the, just fold it up. Just like basically just roll it up and just put it around the baby just to create like a barrier so that the baby don't really move. So like you can move to a certain feel like say there's a wall so just don't move. So I do that like whenever I'm sleeping. So I used all 3 of my bath towels. Now, next on the list we have nightgowns or nightie, as we call them. Now, nightie, you will need at least 4 or 5 nightie. These are the ones that I took. I got these overseas. Oh, by the way, the bath towels, I got these downtown for like $500 for one. So that's about $1,500 for 3. So, because I know some places bath towels are expensive. And they're fairly big. So, yeah, because they can wrap around me and I'm not small. So, that's really big. So I got these ones. No. These ones are very comfortable. They're soft on the body. See the round neck, all of that. Soft on the body. I got these in Walmart overseas. Right? I was able to manage these. However, there are some, because I realized some of the ladies had like V-neck ones. Remember when you're breastfeeding, you need the breast to come out. This did kind of challenging because I kept having to pull it down for the breast come out. Versus if I had like a V-neck one where I could easy well and just take out my breast and feed the baby, that would have been better. So if you have these, it's fine. Just make sure the neck is, because the neck of these are fairly big, but if you can get the V-neck ones, that is better than these ones. And you need, as I said, at least 4 to 5 because you'll show up, you'll put on a new one, and then yeah. Because when you have baby in a one, you're now be able to use that or wear that one for the whole time. You never need to change it for that one because what if the dark so catch on it, you need a new one, and then you're in there for at least 24 hours. So yeah. Slippers. They say 2 slippers. Slippers is very important. Very, very, very important. Especially a rubber one, because let me show you. So I had 2 slippers. I had these ones that I were like regular to replace, and I also had these ones. Now these are kind of more comfortable than these because they're soft and they're rubbery and whatever. And I also had another one that I showed you. Those they can get those downtown, like there's the tank slippers them, but you will need a plastic slipper that you can show it. No, that is very important because trust me, you now go on go in the bathroom and barefoot. You don't even want to use a good slippers. So the condition of the bathroom, you probably go and use a good slippers going in the bathroom. So bring at least a plastic slippers that you can show it. You can just wipe it and then you try. That's it. Alright? Don't forget that. Panties, yeah, it says 68. You're gonna need 68. You're gonna use all of it. Alright. So these were the ones that I got. You know, you can hold the waist and everything. I saw some where you can cover like the whole belly. You can get those. I didn't use those and it was fine. So your panties. Slips. Slips, I use my slip because I had light colored. Like when I wear this one, I never really need to wear a slip. But I had light colored 90s, and you don't want, if in the case that blood or some other blood will catch a 90, it's going to, you don't want it to show. So this creates like a barrier between you and your 90, right? So I got one of these, so I bought like 2. I got one of these downtown for like $500. No, like cheaper than that. It's probably $250. You get 90 pounds in wholesale. So yeah. Then I have safety pins. I never really use safety pins, but I brought 2 just in case. I'm not sure what I needed safety pins for, but I had to stick up on. I think they need to still stick up on the suitcase. I think so. Same way. Phone card. They're saying that it should have phone card on your phone just in case you need to like make a call or something, so you don't have to like make somebody a call. So just make sure your phone have credit card. Comb and brush. I did not take a comb and brush because my hair was in a style where I can just sketch the in the mornings and let it out or whatever. So I took like, you know, little sponges to catch up my hair.
Okay guys, so editing money here. So after I was editing, I realized that the video is a little bit too long, so I'm going to do 2 parts for the video. So once I post this one, I'll go ahead about a day after and post the second part. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe and thank you so much for watching. All right, bye.